Hello everybody and welcome to your Thursday workout. We're going to have two parts today. A preparation stage of a couple low intensity movements to get ready. Then a second stage that is simply going to be a series of sprints. Let's take a look. Preparation is going to have 3 rounds of 3 movements. A single leg toe tap plus RDL, some high skips, and then some karaokes. Single leg toe tap plus RDL looks like this. From the side. One leg is going to kick out to touch. Same leg is going to travel back behind, touch the ground, stand back up. High skip. Knee comes to stomach. As it does, the other leg is going to jump. Launches me in the air. Take a couple recovery steps, then the other leg. Karaoke, you might have also heard this called a grapevine. All right, so for the main event, we have 8 rounds of a 3-minute EMOM. Essentially, that means you're going to set a timer, and at the start of every 3 minutes, you're going to complete a 200-meter sprint. More on that in just a second. So essentially, you start the workout, you do a 200-meter sprint. Whatever is left over of that 3 minutes is earned rest. Then at minute number 3, you complete number 2. Whatever's left over, earned rest. And you repeat that for a grand total of 8 sprints. For the sprint, ideally, use your street or a field or something. You're going to measure 100 meters out, and then if you run it back, obviously that'll get you to 200 meters. The goal is whatever time you get on your first one, let's say it takes you 53 seconds, just as an example. The goal would be to stay as close to that 53 seconds for every single round. The cutoff, if you cannot complete 200 meters in less than 90 seconds, minute and a half, then you are not going to do 200 meters. It's going to defeat the intended stimulus of this workout. What we are looking for is a 40, ideally to 60-second, maybe a little bit longer, chunk of really hard work, followed by a significant rest period, 2-ish, minute and a half-ish rest, so that we can get a full cycle recovery and hit that same intensity every round. So if you are not close to that range, don't be a hero who's just running the whole time. You're missing the point. Instead, shorten the distance, either by maybe down to 2/3 or maybe half the distance, or if you want, just switch it to a 45-second sprint. Last bit of information, when you're setting your gauge, your intensity, trying to decide how hard you're going to work, the goal is not 100%. A little bit of science for you. We can only sustain 100% effort for about 15 seconds. So if we start off like that, we're going to tank pretty quick. So instead, turn that gauge down just a little bit. We're thinking somewhere between 85% intensity, maybe 90% intensity. That is going to allow you to sustain that effort for the 40 to 60 second sprint, and then hopefully be able to repeat that from round to round. Okay? If your body's starting to hurt, you feel really tired from the week, XYZ, go ahead and reduce it by a couple rounds. I'm leaving the responsibility to you to not lower the rounds just because you don't want to do it. Try to be honest with yourself. Are you capable of it? Is it good for you? What's the right decision? Let's own that responsibility and make the right call. All right, once you're all done with those sprints, if you have the time, go ahead and walk somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes just to let your body cool down, relax a little bit. Good job on the workout, and we'll see you tomorrow for the next one.